Hey guys, Lewis here, and in this video today I'd just like to have a talk about some licks and some soloing ideas to make your soloing sound very Gypsy Jazz and very Django Reinhardt. A very common question that I get asked is how to make your soloing sound Gypsy Jazz and what makes it sound Gypsy Jazz. So I'd like to give you a few ideas and give you a bit of theory behind what gives it that sound. I'll get nice and close and we'll talk about 3 major, 3 minor and 3 dominant 7th licks. So the first idea I'd like to talk about is some major ideas. I'm based in the key of C. That's a C6 chord. The first lick I'll show you is emphasising the 6th in the key of C, that being the A. And the first lick is a bit like this. Nice and slowly. And plenty of vibrato at the end to really emphasise that, and it just gives it that feel. The 6th is a really good choice that Django used all the time. So that's your first idea. The second idea is also in C. I'm thinking more major 7 this time. So you can see how I'm using the 6th and a major 7. The second lick is something a bit like this. So I'm thinking to start off with a small hammer on and a pull off. And I'm playing a major 7 arpeggio. There's the first octave. Root, 3rd, 5th, 7. Then I'm playing 3rd, 5th. Slide up to the 12th fret. Chromatically, all together slowly. And that's going to spell out particularly a C major 7 really well. So if you're playing All of Me again, right, and you're playing All of Me. So if you want to spell that sort of major 7 sound out, then use that lick. It's a good choice to use, quite easily to transpose these licks as well. And the third one, we'll stick in C, we'll keep it in C. I'm just using this D shape as my guideline, and this, which is a C6, just using it as a small triad. So that's just a C chord here. And this is a 6th. So maybe something like this. And that spells out that C6 really, really nicely as well. And it's quite simple because we're just using almost like a small D major chord, which is really nice. Or really simple but really sweet, and over a C chord that sounds great. Or finishing with that nice vibrato. So there's some nice major ideas to start off with. So now we'll talk about 3 licks that we can play over minor chords. Once again, I'm going to be emphasising that minor 6th because that's the go-to Gypsy Jazz voicing. So I'm going to emphasise that 6th. Still an A when you're in C minor still, because the only thing we've changed is the 3rd from natural, and you flattered it to the minor 3rd. So you could use a very similar idea to the first one, now using minor, finishing with some nice vibrato. Okay, which is a really nice one. Another idea, I'm still in C minor, I've moved down to the 3rd, 4th and 5th fret. That's a C minor as well. Okay, And something that we use a lot is enclosures. And all enclosures are starting a fret below and moving up. So I'm thinking C minor. Right, that spells out really nicely. So if you're playing over C minor 6, even go to the G there, which is that's the 5th of C. That sounds really nice, even though that's speed. Sounds really cool, quite simple as well, just by using that shape. So that's also a really, really useful one. Going back to this shape down here, where we did D, the sort of D major looking shape, you can now make it minor, right, like this. Okay. All I've done once again is I've flattened the 3rd, major, minor. So now you can go. I'm just using this shape here. That's a C minor. Do da da D. Hit that 6. Do da da D da da do D do. Just went up to the A there. Do da da D da do D do. That's a really nice minor lick as well. So, these 3 minor licks. Finishing there. They're really, really useful. They work over every tune. Starting to finish off, 3 dominant 7th licks. And to finish off with 3 dominant 7th ideas. Now, it's really, really important that you emphasise the flattened 7th. That's what makes up a dominant 7th chord. So when you're playing over E7, root 3rd, 5th, flat 7. That's what makes it E7, right? First idea, I'm thinking sort of this shape, which is an E7 bar chord. Really nice one. Something I use a lot. So that's your first dominant 7th. Now I'm moving on to dominant 7th as a bar chord on the 12th fret. This one's got loads of tension and I use this a lot. It sounds really great. So I'm playing E with a hammer and a pull off, root 3rd, flat 7 back to the root. I raise that, when I get to that root, I just move it up a fret. And I play this little chord. Sounds great. You can play that slowly or at speed. They both sound really great. So there's your second dominant 7th idea. To finish off with, something we all like to use a lot is using that sort of almost D looking shape again, D7, and moving it up 3 frets at a time. So all I'm doing is moving up 3 frets. You get that very gypsy jazz sound. So that was over E7. Starting 4th, 3rd and 4th. Quite commonly we use this picking pattern. E, G, So yeah, I hope that's helped. But that's your last one. And that's the dominant seventh. And that's all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions about anything to do with this video, then all my details will be in the description below. Feel free to send me a message or leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Keep it up, guys.